Om Swastiastu, my name is Karya Sri Maharani. I'm from Polytechnic Negeri Bali. Now I would like to present my research titled The Effectiveness of Sarbagita bus route DenpasarGWK to decrease the traffic jam. Sarbagita bus is one of public transportation which is legitimated by local government of Bali on 17 August 2011 and started to operate on 18 August 2011. And one of main route of Sarbagita bus is Denpasar going to GWK. The objective of this route is to decrease the traffic jam on Denpasar going to Bukit Jimbaran by providing transport facility, particularly for those who do academic activity in Udayana University. According to Jamahin Purba, there are 5 factors that influence the effectiveness of public transportation, such as accessibility, capacity, price, safety, and timeliness. If we see from these 5 factors, is bus Sarbagita route Denpasar GWK is effective? Such question inspired me to make a simple research about the effectiveness of Sarbagita bus route Denpasar GWK to decreasing the traffic jam on Denpasar going to Bukit Jimbaran. This research is focusing on analyzing the effectiveness of Sarbagita bus route Denpasar GWK in decreasing the traffic jam on Denpasar going to Bukit Jimbaran, based on accessibility, capacity, safety, price, and timeliness. The research method: structure interview with a questionnaire to the respondent and observation are the method that I use to collect the data. Respondents are mostly the people who do academic activity in Udayana University area and those who are using Sarbagita bus as their main transportation, so they really know much about the bus. The questionnaire has a 13 positive statement with 5 variables, such as accessibility, capacity, price, safety, and timelines. And the variable that I use to make this research is, the first one is accessibility. There are 3 points that I have to concern to make the questionnaire. The first one is the ease to find the stopping place of public transportation. The second one, the ease of passenger to get the public transportation. And the last one is the ease of the passenger to go to the destination place by public transportation facilities. The second variable is capacity. Bus Sarbagita bus route Denpasar GWK use average bus with 35 in capacity. In the third variable, there are timeliness. There are 3 things that I have to consider. The first one is the duration of passenger wait in the stopping place of public transportation, the duration to find the destination place, and the suitability of the real departure time and the departure time which is arranged by the management. The fourth variable is safety. There are 4 things that I have to consider. The first one is the way how the driver service the passenger. The second one is the completeness of facility in the bus, and then the cleanliness of the bus and the security of the bus. And the last variable that I use is price. That's the price is about the cheapness price and the price switch with the service that the bus has. The third variable is timeliness. The respondent is not agree that the Sarbagita bus route Denpasar GWK is effective to decrease the traffic jam in timeliness. It shows that the percentage of the variable is only 39%, and most of the respondents complain that the Sarbagita bus route Denpasar GWK is stuck in the traffic jam. So the solution that I recommend here is to build infrastructure in the most crowded areas, such as like in Dewa Ruchis area, and the local government of Bali has been built an underpass in Dewa Ruchi area. And then beside that, the government should restrict the private vehicle by increasing the tax of vehicle. And the second complaint of the respondent is the initial departure in SMAN 7 Denpasar sometimes doesn't match with the schedule which is arranged before. The fourth variable is safety. The variable safety, the safety variable has a 83%, and that means that the respondent agree that the Sarbagita bus route DenpasarGWK is very effective to decrease the traffic jam. And for the last variable, there are price. The percentage for price is 80%, and it means that Sarbagita bus route DenpasarGWK is effective. And for the conclusion of this research is Sarbagita bus route DenpasarGWK is effective based on accessibility and capacity. It's also very effective of security and price. But sometimes Sarbagita bus route DenpasarGWK is stuck in the traffic jam in the Dewa-Ruchi stages areas. In addition, the initial departure of Sarbagita bus route DenpasarGWK doesn't match with the schedule which is arranged by the management before. That makes a Sarbagita bus route DenpasarGWK is ineffective in timelines. To overcome the problem in the conclusion or in the analysis, I can recommend three recommendations, such as the government should restrict the private vehicle by increasing the tax of vehicle. And the second one, the local government of Bali has been built an underpass to decrease the traffic jam in the Dewa-Ruchi area. And the third recommendation is the management has to control the departure schedule. Okay, that's all of my presentation about the effectiveness of Sarbagita bus route DenpasarGWK to decrease the traffic jam. And thanks for your attention. Goodbye. Om Santi Santi Santi.